Good crafternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining. Today, we are going to make the Miniverse Sandworm. Now, the reason I am slightly late here is because I got everything set up, getting ready, got my ball here ready to unbox it, and as I'm looking around my desk area that I cleaned off, I do not know what happened to my UV flashlight. I think it might have gotten knocked somewhere, and I don't know where. So here's the thing: I have my Esco light, and I have another little light, and I also have my Sun brand uh, big light here. But the thing is that the Miniverse, when they were recalled, changed the formulation of their UV resin. And when they changed the formulation of their UV resin, it's a little more finicky. And now it needs a very specific, like, hertz. And in looking it up, my Let's Resin UV flashlight that I usually use is the correct 365 nanometers. This one isn't. And I don't know about the sunlight. I think it is. We shall see. I have no clue where. Yeah, without tearing everything up, I don't know where the other one went. It was literally right here a few days ago. I used it. So don't really know what's going on, where it went. The craft gremlins seem to have absconded with it for now. So maybe in looking around, I'll see it and I'll find it, but I just don't have any idea where it wandered off to right this second. So let's jump into this, shall we? Okay, so we have the Miniverse Make It Mini Food Halloween Series 2. And you'll notice that this is still wrapped. Let me tell you how I know that this is a sandworm. Okay, and the sandworm looks like that. So the sandworm is in with the dirt cups. And the Halloween and other holiday editions aren't blind box. They tell you what they are. So these little drawings tell you that this is the dirt cups. Okay. And then the Miniverse community knows that this batch number here does not have an A in front of it, whereas the rest of the batch numbers do. So it should be the sandworm. All right. So just pull this up a little bit so I have room to open it. I noticed when I ordered a bunch off of, let me grab my little cutter. Shit. Okay. I noticed when I ordered some off Amazon that a bunch of added these like new stickers on them. And there's a whole like I said, there's a whole community that's figured out, which batch numbers, down to like which weights. Like some of the things are like, oh, if it weighs this many kilograms, it's going to be this one. If it weighs this many, it's going to be this one. So there's a whole pinhole method on the other ones. And it just means in the packaging, there's usually like a little pinhole somewhere. And where the pinhole is determines what's inside. So, and what I noticed when ordering a bunch off of Amazon is that this new sticker covers up some of those pinholes. So, don't know what the deal is there. Is this one triple wrapped? Jeez. I think it's triple wrapped. Oh. Ooh. I mean, it looks cool inside. Oh, crap. Now, to be fair, I do not know if the other ones have this Beetlejuice looking ball inside. I don't think they do. So I think just seeing that is enough indication that this is a sandworm. Oh, aha! My terrible rendition of the Beetlejuice theme. Before we dive in. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Daily Dysfunction. And hey, Chrissy. What's up, cuz? All right. So, Lindsay says, if it's not MGA's Miniverse, then it's not MGA's Miniverse. Is that really their catchphrase? Because, oh shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I mean, I don't work for their marketing department. Maybe it'd be a better catchphrase if I did. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it would still suck. Who knows? All right. So, whoop, aha! Sandyscape Desert. This is definitely the sandworm. We have little tiny, hello, my name is stickers. Focus. Focus. All right. You know what they are. Okay. We have the README. We have the Sandyscape Desert. A concrete looking table. The green orb. Killa 666. Did you go to the store and run through the box for this? I personally did not. I have a friend that did. So, yes, she went to the store. I think it was Target, and used that information that I told you. So if it's in the dirt cup wrapper and the batch number that's printed on it, it's hard with my light, does not have an A in front of it, it's a sandworm. That's the trick here. Okay. So we have 2 heads. Call me pet sandworm inside that box. Okay. We have the great beyond, pearly gates, fires of damnation, Elysium fields. And inside, all aboard the Soul Train. In here we have the afterlife, opinions from beyond, until death do us part. Then what? Business and services. Caseworker theater. Searching for fulfillment in your afterlife. Volunteer as a caseworker today. A living restaurant experience. Pasta Way. Do you miss the experience of visiting an Italian restaurant? Look no further. Let's see. Underneath it says goulash, dunzo, spookmeti, importolini? Mortallini, like mortal. Dry cleaners. Stock up now. Pest collection. Wait, there we go. And we have Beetlejuice's ad. Need to get a flesh bags. Bioexorcist. There's nothing on the inside. It's just a little. Wait. No, okay. So the words in here are not real words. It's like the, locum filler. Okay. So that's, what was actually in here? Hold on. Holy crap. We have a little, in case of emergency, door. Handbook for the recently deceased. Nothing in it. Sounds about right for a handbook for the recently deceased. Okay, so it's just a prop. But that's... The back says handbook for the recently deceased press. Okay. So... And there's the Beetlejuice, and all related characters and elements, Warner Brothers, blah, 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 on the back. Okay. Next. Listen closely. Hear the dial tone. Don't let it go dead. Never trust the living. Deal, explain, attention, deliver. Oh. Okay. So here we have their little tweezers and the top. The top for this cloche. Which I wish was a little more like themed to Beetlejuice, but I'll take it. Get in there! You sorry son of a... Alright, it's not going in right now, so I'll mess with it later. But let me show it to you. Just a spoopy little ghost. Alright. Let's set that aside. Now, we have... we're number 1 in repossessions. The Afterlife's leading bioexorcist. Call now. Exercise your right to RIP. Got no guts? At a dead end? Call now. Don't be a ghoul. Give Beetlejuice a call. Okay. Normally in these, I do not keep these internal packagings. This one I might just keep it in the cloche. Okay. So we have desert rocks and Saturn sand. And that is it in there. Okay. Pixel, could you stop digging in the couch, please? I'm trying to live stream here. She's looking at me like, I do not care. Like, how dare I correct her? Okay. So, let me clean some of that up. So, what the sandworm is basically supposed to look like, we have here in the directions. It's like a little Zen garden. So, we have the sandworm. Focus. There we go. The door, the sand in the little tray, the worm pieces, the rocks, and that's it. So this is just bonus. I love it. Okay. And the hello, my name is stickers don't seem to be used in here. So this is Killa, it does say that this is ultra rare. Come on. All right. It's hard to focus on, but that is what this will look like when we're generally done. I don't see the book anywhere in there. So I think the book is just oh, maybe it's in the tray. I was gonna say there's a little rake, and I don't have that, but something's jiggling around in here, so it must be in. Aha, there we go. All right. So we have the tray, the interior of the box, the little sandworms. Okay. Let me put that in there. Let me see the README first. Let me see if it has instructions for the sandworm. It doesn't. Oh, this little nubby guy for the top of the cloche is glow in the dark. Make it, set it, daylight or UV lights. The funny thing about the post the post recall resins are that they're a little more finicky. Like my friend was using one, and it's even in like direct sunlight, it wasn't necessarily curing right. But here's the thing with this: this has the sand, so I'm not even sure we really need a UV light because the sand is kind of like kinetic sand. All right, our little. Oh, let me. There we go. Okay. Just. There we go. All right. So I rarely use these, but I'm gonna set them apart. We have our tray and our little. Okay. Let's open up the rocks. Okay. So we've got 2 rocks for our little sandscape. And the door. I kind of love that the door is in like a little like action figure type blister packaging, but for the sake of like opening it up, I much prefer these kind of little blister packages. Oh, that was pretty easy. Okay. Geez, it's even like doubled like in there. Okay. We've got the door. And then let's free our little sandworm buddy. Now, fingers crossed, because my friend said that some of these didn't have all 3 pieces, but I think mine does. 2. I see it in there. I'm just trying to get it out. There's little filler. Get out. There we go. Okay. And put the filler back in the pet box. The attention to detail on these sometimes is just like ridiculously good. Okay, so here's the head of the sandworm. Put that out of the way. This will help focus it. Head of the sandworm. The painting is all right quality. It's not terrible. I don't know why I'm having such problems with the focus today. There we go. So, okay. So the idea is the Saturn sand for sandworms. Worm friends approved. Quality sand. Hey. Okay. Okay, this does not open very easily. So I will need to take my little knife and I'm just going to flip up to my self-healing mat underneath and open it up. Okay. I didn't press hard enough. Whoops. Don't I have a little tiny self-healing mat right here? I do. Like I just pulled it out of somewhere else. Okay. Little tiny self-healing mat for little tiny things. I don't need it that far out. All right. Still didn't go all the way through, or it kind of did. All right. So let's get this. Oh, this isn't even kinetic sand, y'all. This is straight up. Oh, everywhere. All right. This one's less of a build and more of an assembly. I am afraid. Genuinely. Not the fact that this one has like no, what's the word I'm looking for? Like no adhesion worries me. It worries me because of that. Like I could, and this little, do you see this? The sand is like powder in my finger here. Oh, I'm gonna use this little card and try to like scrape the spillings back into Ooh. What I might, and there's like, let me lift this up a little bit. You can kind of see the like particles of the yellow sand, because it's like, I was gonna say it's like the consistency of glitter, but it's not. It's like finer than that. Ay. Okay. So we've got nice solid base for the head, body. Like I was thinking I could use some like glue and glue these pieces to the bottom, because like realistically I'm not gonna like Zen garden it up with this thing. Where did my other like I knew there was another rock. Oh, this fine powder is unhinged. I'd like to point out to you all that on the package, it says these are for 8+. That's 8 years old. You gonna give this powdery mess to an 8-year-old? I'm not so sure that's the greatest idea. Okay, so we're actually done. That's all there is to it. However, I can't tip it on its side to show you like I normally would do. So let me see if I can finagle my camera a little bit to let's do this. Okay. A rare sighting of me on camera with my Jaws shirt. What's up, y'all? There we go. That's the sandworm. It's very cute. And it's actually not so like shaky as long as I kind of am careful with it. But you can see like I just wiped off like some of the sand that was stuck to the outside. Oh, I guess I could put the hello, my name is sticker on the outside here. And then that would be completed. I feel like I also might want to take like a little bit of, let's do that. All right, back down here. Oh, get this light out of my face. This is freaking bumming me out. All of this little like dust everywhere from this sand is a bummer. Okay. So the hello, my name is, yeah, it would fit in like the bigger section right here, which would actually be good because it would cover this like manufacturing defect that's on it. What shall we name our sandy worm? Let me know what you think we should name it. In the meantime, I am going to take a paintbrush, and I have some black paint over here. And all I want to do is I just want to like hit the door handle, like ever so tiny. So I might even not want to use the brush. Let me grab Let me get the door out of here. Okay. Got the door out of there, and I just want to see, because right now all you see is white, because my lights really wash it out. Let me try turning off one of these lights. And you can maybe see more detail. There we go. Like, you can see more detail, like, there. So you can see that it is a detailed door. It's not just a white door. But I just want to hit that doorknob with just a dollop. So actually, what I'm going to use is I have a pin here. And I'm just going to kind of like a tool and take the head of the pin. Boop. Let's hit the other side. Boop. Perfect. Alrighty. Put my pin back where I got it. That just feels better, having the little black knob on the door. Okay. I feel like this end, like the rake end, actually isn't the best end to use, because we're talking about such little space that I just want to, like, get the base covered. Oh, my rock fell over. Yeah, I think for now it's okay. Eventually, I might want to glue them down, but yeah, I think that is pretty good. And then the way I'm going to display it, I'm going to put the book in the background. It'll be fantastic. So just close, go over it all the way. No. All right. We've learned our lesson from there. Okay. See, they fall over. And they just fell over from like nothing, just from like turning it. So I don't know. Maybe I will glue them down at some point. Right now, I feel like I don't have the proper. Well, I could put the sand into my little dipper bowl here. This is a little ceramic bowl I got recently at Daiso. I just liked it because it's got the point on it. So I could put the sand in here and then glue those down. Then put the sand back. If I want to mess with super glue. Let me see if I even have any super glue in here. I have glass and bead, but that's not really good for this. Got some generic glue. Got my plastic glue, but I think my plastic glue is is dying a little bit. Clear UV resin. I could totally use some clear UV resin, which I will if I don't find a super glue in my bag here. The super glue is all like fell down to the bottom. So digging. Ow! Something in the bottom of my bag is poking me. This is just a bag I have of miscellaneous crafty stuff that just happens to include a bunch of glues that I need to put back in my... Oh, that's what was poking me. All right, I'm not finding the super glue, so... Oh! Ah! Okay. Let's see if I can do this without it being insane. Okay. Oh. Where's the top? I don't know where the top is. Somewhere in the depths down there. Okay. Let's tackle this one thing at a time. I am going to actually use a little paintbrush I have here just to get like the most sand back in here. And try to keep it relatively contained. And I'm going to grab my actual precision lock tweezers since they have a better grip. All right. So, got that out. Let's just pour all this super light and fluffy sand back in there. Ooh. Okay. I have to say, I wish this like tray was more purple than it is. It's pretty blue, but it's okay. All right. So we've got our sand back in there. Okay, I can't get more of it off my mat right now, so let's just set it over there. I'm going to grab some towel and just give this a wipe with some 91% alcohol just so that it's like prepped. For glues. Get more of that. Okay, while that dries, I'm just going to kind of... It's like not glittery necessarily, but it sure acts like glitter. It's a really, really fine powder. Ugh, it's gonna annoy me, but we'll clean it up later. Okay. So, will this generic tip work? Not really. So, I'm just gonna like use the little glue stabby to pierce this and get the little bit of glue. Actually, I have an idea. At least for these, if I can get the glue up like into the like well here. Whoa! Fucking. Alright. Shit. Well, this is why I have a silicone mat. Because nothing sticks to silicone except my fingers to the glue. Son of a bitch. Sometimes I can't win, you guys. I swear. Alright. So, let's do this one. There. That's not where I want it. Actually, that kind of works. The supreme irony is I don't think the super glue is gonna work. Because it's just kind of wiggling around. So what I am going to do instead is trying to put this somewhere safe in my little silicone thing. Lovely little silicone, little blemishes on my silicone. My fingers are like totally gluey now. Craptastic. My finger is smooth. I should go commit crimes. I'm kidding. All right. Oh, this is my good match. Oh, I thought nothing was supposed to stick to silicone. I'm very sad right now, you guys. Oh, finger is totally smooth because all the ridges are filled in with fucking super glue. Great. And it didn't even stick there. Well, clear UV resin it is. So I have to dig that out. So guys, bear with me here. And I am going to put you on a little intermission while I dig out the UV resin. All right. I've got my UV resin. I've got my UV light. Let's do it this way. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. See, this is why I never claim to be a professional doing anything. Well, any of this that I do with y'all, because clearly not a pro. Okay. Got that kind of in where I like it. Might need some new batteries in here. Okay. Oop. Shit. Sort of like putting a layer in the bottom. Some of this might not. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to move this out of my way so that I can use the larger UV lamp here. Okay. I've got that chilling off to the side. I want that a little further over there. Like purposely using a little too much so that it like really bonds everything down where it's supposed to be. Because if it's just underneath the piece between like two opaque things, then um it's not going to, except for like here where this has a clear base and over here where that has a clear base. Otherwise, it's not really going to like set. That's so crowded. Let me put the stop falling. Damn it. Okay. All right. So let's get that under the light. We've got 90 seconds on that while I put cap back on that. If you have an A-word device, mute me briefly. Alexa, what takes super glue off of fingers? Warm water and salt. That's interesting. Alexa, can acetone remove super glue? Yes, acetone dissolves super glue. Of course, now my acetone and nail stuff that's usually sitting right here, totally MIA. Telling you. The house is haunted or have gremlins or something. It's ridiculous. It's literally usually sitting right here. Ah, I see it. Oh, okay. See if that worked. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Let me put that on for another round while I acetone it up over here. Good thing I didn't just do my nails, right? They're still done from a few weeks ago. This particular, let's go do this. Where is it? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I did. This particular mani of the week, my Oakland A's cell nails. Can't. There you go. You can read it. Um, Went to my last ever Oakland A's game a week ago, like over Labor Day weekend, and it's I forget the name. It's Hollow Taco Gold and then a Sally Hansen Gold. It says cell. So I've got the acetone is only kind of working. Okay. So the acetone was only kind of working on my fingers. I think it works better on my mat, but not like 100%. I'm just gonna have these spots now. Damn it. Ugh. So frustrating. Okay. So much for that. Well, okay. Now that everything is like ridiculously out of focus. Okay. I dropped the little table. So, uno momento. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, partially working is better than nothing, but what Lindsay, is it your tagline that you're a recovering perfectionist? You know how I feel here. Okay. Let's pour my sand back and let me use this to kind of guide it in where I want it. Okay. Okay, that seems to be the best place to just kind of dump it in and then shake it around. Shake, 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 senora. Okay. Let me get it all in there. All right. I feel like an archaeologist with this little brush, just dusting the Saturn sand back to where it belongs. Pretty evenly distributed at this point. Just trying to get more of it off of the worm. Like some of it's okay, but you know. Alrighty. Then I'm just gonna kind of do that. LeBlanc. He's trying to focus on the recovery part. I know. Me too. Okay. Well, that was more of an adventure than I thought it was going to be. So, what I'm going to do now, I like, so where my mini figures currently live is in a bag in their different close balls, right? Because I have a display case. I have not quite decided where to put that display case. So I haven't put them up yet. But I have them mapped out to where I want them to go within said display case. So there's that. But this one is volatile. So I finally got the little ghost with the most and the cloak. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put it back in its cloche. I'm not gonna put it into the bag because that would just be disastrous. But what I am gonna do, ooh, okay. So here's my two-pronged idea. I am first going to enclose this whole little bad boy in a sandwich bag. I mean, I have smaller bags, but into the sandwich first. Trying to like guide it down to the bottom without tipping it. All right. So now at the bottom of a sandwich bag sealed. Let me see if it and the remnants of the sandwich bag will fit in this little box that I have. This little crate. And I almost just tipped the whole damn thing over. Perfect. Okay. Gonna open this up just to get the air out of it while I smoosh it in here. Close it back. I think that's actually like enough padding to kind of keep it jiggling around too much. Bam. So I'm going to put this on my display case just like this until I'm ready to actually bust it out and let the juice be loose, baby. Okay. So that is it for today. I'm going to keep. Ooh, there's still sand in there. Look at this. Ooh, do I have one of those tiny little bags here? I have this one. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, I have these small little bags. So what I'm gonna do is put this sandbag in this bag to keep the remaining sand controlled. It's just like the tiniest amount in there, but you know, it's like glitter. It'll get everywhere. Okay, so I have the Saturn sand, put it in the box. I'm gonna put the book in the box. We haven't figured out what we're gonna name our little sandwormy. We gotta figure that one out. I'm gonna put the instructions in there. That I do not need to keep any of this other packaging, the little plastic pieces anyway. I think I am gonna keep these in here, at least for now. I'll keep this ephemera in here. With the little concrete table. I love how all this stuff fits in here to begin with, and then you're like, how? How? There we go. I love the ball. Like, really. It's great. Okay. So, that was the Beetlejuice Sandworm, you guys. Thank you for the craziness. And I'm going to try something new. I want to show you guys something here. Uh, let me open it up and then share my screen. One momento. For and I'm going to put this up on my community tab. And let me back to it. Share, present, screen. All right, you guys. This is my autumn content calendar. So this is what you can look forward to in the next few weeks. Let me zoom in a bit. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Zoom in a little bit. So next week we have diamond painting Ursula ornament. Week of 9/29 we have website updates. And then we get into the week. That's what I was trying to do before. We get into the week leading up to Halloween. And we have the other Halloween Series 2 Miniverse items. So we have the Bug Punch, we have the Dirt Cups, and we have the Spooky Cake. So I will be making all of those. Now, I am trying to get my hand on a second Dirt Cups for a friend. So I might be making 2 Dirt Cups. We shall see. But we're going to keep it nice and tight. All right? Nice and tight for the replay crew because replay crew, we love you. And we want you to keep coming back. Okay? Got it, guys? Got it. All right. So this is what you can come back for. Like I said, it's a little subject to change, but not really. So this is what you can look forward to. We have diamond painting on September 29th, September 22nd, September 29th. We're going to go back through my website and do some more updates, get ready for the holiday season. I didn't finish the last time we did that, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to get right into the Halloween Bug Punch, Dirt Cups, Spooky Cake, and then after that, it goes down. All right, you guys. So that's all we have for today. Thank you so much for coming and joining me this Crafternoon. I hope it has been a good one, a little brief one. And we'll be back next week with some Ursula diamond painting. And until then, you guys, have a good one. Make something. And I will see you then. All right. Bye.